What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having an awesome day. Today, we're going to be talking about calendar automations. Okay, very simple module for you guys today. Everything's going to be within Go High level. So basically, when you are at this screen, what you're going to want to do is head on over to the automation section. And this is going to be obviously inside of your specific sub account. So not your agency account, but your sub account. So you're going to head into automation. And then this is where you're going to be able to create a lot of those workflows. Okay. As you can see, these are a lot of the workflows I have set up. So discovery calls for follow-up meetings, and then a client onboarding procedure. But for this specific module, we're going to be talking about the discovery call automation. Okay, so once I click this open, this is basically how you're going to want to have your setup. And it's really, really simple to set up, guys. So let me just move this over there. Awesome. So basically in here, once you are in the builder mode, you can basically come in here and just start adding things to it. And as long as it's set up like this, you'll be good. So if you come in here, obviously the trigger is going to be discovery calls being booked. So for me, obviously the filters is in calendar, discovery call, super easy. And then once someone actually books in a discovery call with you, this is what's going to happen in terms of an automation. It's going to create an opportunity for you. So it's going to create an opportunity and actually put it in your pipeline inside of your opportunities section. You can label it with a lead value and everything. And then after 30 minutes, I have a confirmation email go out and a confirmation text. Super, super simple. Okay. So this is basically how it looks. Subject, add our call to your calendar, all these things. And then, yeah, basically very, very simple email. Hey, first name or discovery call with their agency has been confirmed. Here's all the appointment details. So I link all the details for their Zoom call there, just so they don't forget. And then I even leave links for them to add it to their calendars as well, too. Okay. And again, it's very similar on the confirmation text as well, too, just all the information. Okay. Now, after 4 hours, they're going to get an email about client testimonials. They're going to get an email basically sharing more testimonials about everything, everything that our clients have ever said about us, stuff like this. And this is basically just to hype them up. This is to get them excited for the call. Okay. So you can do this a few different ways. You can do this in terms of having written testimonials like we have here. You can do this in a sense where maybe you add images to this. You can do this in a way where you have maybe a YouTube video linked. You can be very creative with it. Like this is very, very basic in terms of how we set things up with these automations. We're planning on basically adding some images and stuff in here, but yeah, you can have fun with this. Okay. Then basically after 16 hours, we share how we're different. So this basically just shows how we are different than all of the other marketing agencies out there. So we address a lot of frequently asked questions, a lot of concerns, a lot of objections, things like that. And then we even share again more client testimonials. Okay, so basically the point of your automations are to A, remind people for the call, and then B, get them excited for the call and get them actually thinking about it more, right? Because you want to build and establish more authority up until the point where they actually have that call, so that when you do jump on the call, it's easier for you to close. You're put at ease because they see you as the authority. You can lead that conversation a lot better. It just makes everything a lot easier. Okay. And then of course, one day before the call, we have an email reminder, an SMS reminder. 1 hour before the call, we have an email reminder, an SMS reminder. Okay. It's very, very simple, guys. And again, these reminders, they're super simple. Literally just, the appointment title, the start time, and the location, which for us is a Zoom call, right? And the same thing with email. So it's just very simple, date and time, Zoom call link. Very, very easy, right? So we're just making sure that we're reminding people of their call. A lot of people right now who are watching this, if you're watching this and you're struggling with a bad show up rate, like if you're booking 10 calls a month, let's just say, and only 2 of them are showing up, that's not a very good show up rate. You want at least an 80 to a 90% show up rate. And ideally, in an ideal world, you want a 100% show up rate. But the reason why people aren't showing up to your calls is either the traffic is just completely unqualified, and that could also be a problem. And then B, they're not getting reminded about these calls, and there's not really a confirmation on their end to actually put this in their calendar or anything like that. So you want to make sure that A, people have this meeting put into their calendar, and B, you're reminding them constantly about the actual meeting coming up and getting them excited about it. All right. So that is it for today's module. Yeah, if you guys have any questions around this, I know this is super, super simple, but a lot of people, this is what will make or break you, especially if you're running ads or even email, cold outbound email or DMs. But I know for paid ads specifically, because again, if your show up rate is bad, you're wasting money on ads. So I would just say make sure you have this locked down, and you'll be good to go from there. All right. So enjoy the rest of your guys' day, and we'll chat to you guys soon.